We are going to discuss the case of evaluation of precocious puberty in girls. Precocious puberty is called when a child's body start becoming into an adult type of the body too early, or puberty comes too early than that of the normal children of the same age. Precocious puberty in girls. Puberty is considered precocious in girls if the onset of the secondary sexual characteristics occurs before 8 years, or the puberty comes before the 8 years of the age. Precocious puberty usually starts with the breast development, followed by the pubic hair growth, axillary hair growth, and then menarche. Children usually have accelerated growth and may have temporarily be tall for the age. It may be central gonadotropin releasing hormone dependent or peripheral gonadotropin hormone independent. Central will be the hormone dependent and the peripheral will be independent, and it is mostly idiopathic, that is exact cause is not known. First step in the evaluation is x-ray of the left hand and the wrist, and then evaluation of that x-ray shows that if the bone age is advanced, then further evaluation is indicated. The first step to evaluation is the x-ray of the left hand and the wrist. Then further workup is done, in which we will check the hormones level, serum, FSH and LH. Then LH responds to the gonadotropin releasing hormone, which will further differentiate that is it hormone dependent or independent. In central precocious puberty, normal FSH and LH, positive LH response after the stimulation with the gonadotropin releasing hormone agonist. But in the peripheral precocious puberty, serum FSH and LH will be low, and the LH response to the gonadotropin releasing hormone stimulation is suppressed because it is independent of the hormone. Estradiol level check करेंगे, in which are elevated in the ovarian cyst or the tumor. Androgen levels are to be checked, in which includes testosterone, androstenedione, dehydroepiandrosterone when suspecting congenital adrenal hyperplasia. Then further imaging is done, in which MRI of the brain is to be done to evaluate the sinus lesion, and ultrasound of the ovaries and adrenal gland has to be performed. Here are some common causes of the precocious puberty. In central or gonadotropin releasing hormone dependent precocious puberty, it may be the idiopathic or it may be due to the central nervous system abnormalities. In the peripheral gonadotropin releasing hormone independent precocious puberty, it may be due to the congenital adrenal hyperplasia, McKeown-Albright syndrome, gonadal tumors, exogenous, which may be due to the estrogen or oral contraceptive pills or topical application of the estrogen, ovarian cysts in the females, and HCG secreting tumors. What would be the treatment? Girls with a central precocious puberty can be treated with the gonadotropin releasing hormone analogs because it is hormone dependent, and replacing the hormone will treat the cause, such as gonadotropin releasing hormone analogs includes leuprolide. After stopping the therapy, pubertal progression resumes and ovulation and pregnancy have been documented. Now comes the treatment of the peripheral precocious puberty, which is independent of the hormone or which is dependent on some underlying pathology. If it is due to the ovarian cyst, then intervention is generally not necessary, as the cyst usually regresses spontaneously. If it is due to the congenital adrenal hyperplasia, then treatment with the glucocorticoids is done. Surgical resection is indicated for the rare adrenal or ovarian tumors. McKeown-Albright syndrome, in which therapy with anti-estrogens like tamoxifen agents that block the estrogen synthesis, like ketoconazole or aromatase inhibitors, for example letrozole, may be effective. And at the end, counseling and psychological support is mandatory for such case of both parents and the patients.